Thank you very much. Hi, teacher. Can you hear me? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? This is not a live presentation. So basically, students who are interested to study in SMU will come in and they'll ask questions. And if once there's questions, I will be able to reply you live. Would you have any questions to ask about Singapore Management University? Hi, everyone. Welcome to the booth. Is there any questions you might want to ask? Hi to those who just joined the chat. This is the Singapore Management University booth. Is there any questions that you might want to ask? Just feel free to ask in the chat function. Hi. This is the live chat room for Singapore Management University. So if there's any questions you'd like to ask, you can just feel free to do so via the live chat box, and I'll try to answer the questions as far as I can, all right? Yes. Hi, Kim Hoi. We do actually have master's program available with SMU. My colleague will actually come online about 4:30. You can actually ask him about the range of the master's program. But in the meantime, let me give you the link whereby you can actually go and visit to see the full range of master's programs that we have available. Give me a second. You can actually visit this link here. We do have a full range of masters and also some PhD program available also. So like I said, my colleague will come online at 4:30 today. That's Singapore time. So Singapore time now is 4:30. So you'll come on at 4:30 Singapore time. Feel free to ask him any questions you have on the master's program. But in the meantime, the link will be able to assist you in terms of looking at what are some of the programs that's available. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Like I said, this is not a presentation. This is basically a live booth. Feel free to ask questions, and I'll try to answer as far or as comprehensive as I can regarding to your questions. Hi, everyone. Once again, welcome to this channel. This is not a live presentation, so you can actually go onto the website itself. They will actually have a recorded presentation that my colleague has done yesterday. But if there's any specific question you'd like to ask about the university per se, I'm from the undergraduate admissions office, so I'll be able to answer questions based on bachelor degree programs, what are the programs available, and what is the teaching format like. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to type in the chat box and I'll be able to answer them individually. Kim Hoy, if you're still here, is there a specific master's program you're interested in? I can tell my colleague in advance so that he can prepare the information for you. Hope everyone had lunch and is enjoying the activities and the talks so far for this event. for program. Okay, Petra, this is actually SMU has many programs. SMU have undergraduate programs, that means a bachelor degree program, master's, and a PhD. I'm actually from the undergraduate degree program, so I'm going to touch on the degree program. Can I just confirm that you're interested in the undergraduate degree or the master's degree? Because if you are interested in a master's degree, you might want to visit this page first. My colleague will log on at 4:30, and he's from the master's department. He'll be better able to assist you specifically as to what are the specific programs and when can you apply for scholarship and assistantship. Okay, maybe for the case, you can visit the website first, and then should there be any specific program, like I said, 4:30, that means roughly about 45 minutes to an hour's time. He'll be back here online taking over my place, and he's actually from the master's department, so he'll actually be able to assist you in terms of inquiry. Would that be okay, Petra? Great, hope to see you later as well. You too, have a great day. Okay, thanks, Petra, for the question. Your question is asking about what more about SMU and basically what are some of the majors is available. SMU is actually one of 6 government universities in Singapore, just like NUS, National University of Singapore, and Nanyang Technological University, NTU. We're the 3rd government university in terms of age, actually. So we are not a full comprehensive university, meaning that we don't have all the faculties. We don't have medicine, we don't have engineering, but we do have 6 faculties covering areas like accountancy, business, economics, social sciences, law, and also information systems. And this year, we have also newly launched computer science as well. Within the information systems school, we have information systems, smart city technology management. We also have computing and law, and also the newly launched computer science. So these are generally the programs that's available under the undergraduate programs. These schools will stretch out for the masters as well. So if you're looking for masters in these 6 areas, most likely we'll have a program in those areas also. Hope that answers your question. Thanks, Petra. Is there a specific area you are interested in? Maybe I can check if there's any information on that. Would it be in areas of business? Are you looking for MBA? Or are you looking for MSc? Or any other specific programs? Other majors, this question is a little bit too specific. I would like to leave it for my colleague later who will come on to answer this question. I hope that's all right. So if you are enrolled in business, meaning that you're doing a master's in business, right? Can you do other subjects? Some courses will have a little bit of elective. So I will believe if you're interested in computer science, we probably have some programs in computer science as well. Let me just search for you. Currently, under masters, under information systems, we have the masters in IT, in business as well. So this kind of like combines IT with business. So this curriculum will put technology in the context of business and balances it off with like leadership, management, communication skills. So I'm not so sure whether this is the program that you might be interested in. Let me just copy and paste some of the information for your reference. So if I'm reading you correctly, you seem to be interested in computer science, which is like an IT, but also want to dabble a little bit in business, right? So this program might be something that you might be interested in. So let me just enter it for you. Oh, it's too long. Okay, your question about SMU being a private university, how it works is that we are an autonomous university, just like NUS and just like NTU. So what autonomous university means is that we are government funded, but all of us are privately run to ensure that the curriculum that we offer is the most up to date and also the most competitive. So all 3 of us, in fact, NUS, NTU, and SMU itself, are what we call autonomous university. And autonomous university basically, in short, means that we are government funded, but privately run. So we're not exactly a private university. We're actually a government university if you are looking in that context. You're welcome, Petra. Like I said, if you'd like to ask more in details, there's many other programs available. It's just that from what I see, your interest kind of lies in like IIT and also business. So I thought you might be interested in the MITB. But of course, there's other programs that you might want to consider as well. And once again, in about, I think maybe 30 to 45 minutes time, my colleague Jack will be online, and he is actually from the master's department, so he'll be better able to assist you in terms of inquiries when it comes to the various different master's programs. Okay, thanks so much for your question. I see that there are five of us right here. Is there any other questions that the other four participants might want to ask? Don't be shy. You just feel free to type your question in the live chat box, and I will try my best to answer your questions. Are most of the participants here interested mostly in master's programs? Would anybody be interested to ask about undergraduate programs, perhaps maybe for your relatives, for yourself, or for your children? That's because you're still young, Petra. Not to worry. But basically, I'm just trying to see how I can maximize the time here. So, if anyone has any questions about SMU at all, just feel free to answer. If it's not within my department, I'll try to find online for you so that I can assist you in terms of the inquiry. Did any one of you attend the panel yesterday by my colleague and our other colleagues in the School of Lee Kuan Yew Policy and also the NTU? I think most of the students love to know about master's degree. We suspect so as well. So not to worry. For those of you who are interested in master's program, my colleague I said will come on like in less than 30 minutes time. We're just trying to get ready and we're just trying to make sure the shift works. It seems like the target audience for this program seems to be mostly master's program, but I hope that from the link that I provided earlier, most of you will be able to find the program that you're interested in within our master's offering. Where are you from, Petra? Indonesia? Ah, okay. Because this fair's organizer is Indonesia, so I would think most of the participants will probably be from Indonesia. We do actually, even within our undergraduate student cohort, do have a good sizable number of Indonesians studying with us as well because of the proximity. It's so close. I think between Jakarta and Singapore is only like a less than 2 hour flight. So some of the students, even if they just have a 1 day break, like they have Friday off or they have Monday off, most of them will actually fly home for a short break with their family before coming back to class the next week. So that's how close we are. And I think the environment between Singapore and Indonesia is quite similar. So a lot of our students are also very familiar with living in Singapore and how is it like. So most of them find it quite easy to adapt to the environment here in Singapore as well while studying. I hope everyone is well, and hopefully, when this pandemic is over, everybody will be able to travel and explore their overseas education journey. Hi, Chaitanya. Konnichiwa. How are you? Actually, SMU does go to Indonesia to do promotion, to sort of like increase awareness for students who study in Singapore. It's just that currently, right now, it's not really possible to travel, but we've been trying to conduct many live seminars and also sessions, talks with high schools, so that at least we can still meet the students even though we physically can't travel there. Hello. Hi, I'm RK. How can I assist you? If you have a question you'd like to ask? For those of you just joined, just feel free to ask your question in the chat box. For me, it's on this corner. For you, it might be another corner. But yeah, just feel free to use the chat box. And then if you have any questions, I will be most delighted to help you answer and clarify your doubts. So feel free to ask any questions. The answer to I'm RK. Do you have a question? Once again, oh, I'm not so sure about your question. Are you talking about this? Is that the moon that is rising? I'm not sure. Once again, for those of you that are still waiting, by around 4:30, meaning about 20 minutes time or so, my colleague Jack will be online. He's actually part of the postgraduate team, so he'll be better able to answer your questions if you have any questions on masters or postgraduate studies. All right. It's too glowy. I'm not so sure. Maybe it's the lighting in the house. That is I look fine. I think maybe it's the reflection. It's 4:10 now here in SMU in Singapore. So I think it's about 3:30 your time. So maybe it's the setting sun. I don't know. It's just making my face oily. Maybe I'm not so sure. Hi SP. This chat is live. Yes, this chat is live. So if you have any question at all, feel free to ask your questions here. Um, what language am I speaking? English. I will be able to assist your question both in either English or Chinese if you require, but English preferably is stronger spoken English. All right, I can try to see if I can up the volume, but this is the max I can go. Maybe you might want to turn on the volume on your side. This is Singapore, not Canada. Singapore, Singapore. You're welcome. So as mentioned, SP, this is Singapore for Singapore Management University. Um, so hopefully you can hear me now better. Singapore in Asia, really close to Indonesia. Thank you, SP. All right. Just for your information, Singapore is a country whereby actually English is our first language. So our children here are actually educated with English starting from primary school. So most of us can actually speak English. So if you're worried of coming to a country in Asia and the English literacy is not so high, you don't really need to worry so much in Singapore because most of us can speak English. I'm actually a staff inside the admissions office for SMU itself. So no longer a student, neither am I a professor. This chat is not only for SMU students, but I am from the SMU undergraduate admissions office. So, of course, if you have any questions about courses available in SMU or what is the teaching pedagogy like in SMU, feel free to ask me. I will be changing shift with my colleague shortly, and he's actually going to be from the master's department or the postgraduate department. So, if you do have any interest in postgraduate programs or extending your study beyond undergraduate here in Singapore, my colleague Jack will be coming on shortly, and he'll be able to answer the questions about master's programs or any other postgraduate programs you may be interested in. I do notice from the chats that I have with earlier participants, master's program seems to be quite a popular choice among students coming to visit the booths. So in the meantime, while waiting, I'm going to be giving you the URL link here in the chat box. So feel free to visit our website to discover the array or the plethora of different programs that we have available so that you can be ready with questions when my colleague Jack comes online to assist you in terms of the inquiry, all right? Singapore is actually an hour ahead of Indonesia in terms of the timing. So right now, I think in Indonesia is about 3:15 p.m. But in Singapore, it's already 4:15 p.m. So we're an hour ahead in terms of the timeline. So that's if you're interested to know. So if there's any Indonesian students that want to study in Singapore, that's the reason why they adapt so well because there isn't really a time zone difference. They also encounter fewer issues when they're trying to communicate with their family back home because of the time zone difference only an hour. So you can still be able to call your parents while your parents are still awake. Unlike if you choose to study overseas further away, whereby it may be daytime for you, but already in the middle of the night for your parents. So this is just one of the benefit of studying within Asia if you are from Asia. But we are a very multicultural, country in the sense that we ourselves is very diverse in terms of ethnicity, and we are mostly English speaking. So if you are from an English speaking country and would like to study in Singapore, you will face very little problems trying to get your way around or trying to adapt because we are mostly English speaking. However, one thing we did need to warn you is that we are very near the equator. So what it means is that we are summer all year round. So for those of you who are not a big fan of winter, you don't have to worry about Singapore because Singapore is a summer country all year round, and we only have hot seasons. So it's summer, summer, and summer. So the temperature won't range that much. On average, um, from January to December, you'll see a temperature range of less than maybe 10 degrees. It can get cold in a sense. When it's cold, it's roughly about 27 degrees Celsius. When it's hot, it gets to be about maybe 35 degrees Celsius. So throughout the year, the temperature just ranges between these 7 to 10 degrees. So the temperature is very, very controlled. We don't go into extreme winter, and we don't go into extreme summer as well. So our temperature will never go beyond maybe 35, usually it's around there. So it's actually quite a comfortable climate to be around, but we are relatively humid. So we do get rain quite a bit. But other than that, most of the time is summer all year round. So SMU is actually a small school, but in no way a tiny school because we do actually have 6 faculties. Within the 6 schools itself, we offer programs ranging from accountancy, business, economics, social sciences, information systems, computer science, and law. So these are the main faculties that's available. And within these 6 faculties. We have 10 different degree programs, along with the flexibility to choose between 300 over combinations of double major. And in SMU itself, for the undergraduate program, we guarantee all students that if you do wish to have multiple interests and you like to do more than one major, we guarantee you a second major for your undergraduate degree program. So that's the flexibility that we provide you. So once again, if there's anyone new that just joined this channel, this is a live booth. So if you have any question at all that you'd like to ask pertaining to Singapore Management University, do feel free to ask it via the live chat. I'll do my best to answer all your questions. For those of you that might be interested in SMU as a whole and like to see the whole array of programs that we have from like bachelor, undergraduate, postgraduate, and also beyond, we also do have some short courses. I'm going to leave the link below, and this will actually lead you to our main corporate site, whereby you can actually find out more information ranging from undergraduate to postgraduate and even short courses if you're interested to consider. Once again, for those of you that have been patiently waiting for my colleague to come on for the postgraduate master's program, he'll be coming on in roughly about 8 minutes time. So please do give us some time because this account only allows one access at any one point in time. So I do have to log off first before he's able to log in for this chat. Okay, those of you that have been with me for this time, thank you so much for staying on. In about 2 minutes' time, I will be changing shift with my colleague, and he's actually going to be in charge of the master's program. So, for those of you who are interested or have asked about the master's program earlier, he'll be the best person to assist you in terms of all your inquiries. But like I said, in the meantime, if you'd like to just find out what are the programs available under our university's portfolio, you can check out the master's link that's available. I've actually included that in the chat box, which is just https masters.smu.edu.sg. So feel free to click on it. They will actually list down all the different master's programs available. And when you find something that you're interested in, feel free to ask my colleague any question you might have regarding to our master's program. Okay. Okay, I think the link should still be the same. So just stay on this link. I'm just going to switch account with my colleague. So thanks for staying with me, and I hope I've answered the questions as much as I can. But for those who are interested in masters, once again, stay on. My colleague will be here to assist you in terms of inquiries. All right. So thank you so much. See you. Bye.